we follow our dream. And the dream is every day we give love to the people around you. That is why we are created, because we are the reflection of God, and to share love and to be kindness. Yes, and I'm from Xinjiang province, Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. And anyone here to being there? I know Pastor Rin. Yeah. Okay. Yes, and that is the place. Shall we come? Yeah, this is the place. And Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region is quite, in the northwest. It's very, very cold in the winter. It's like minus 30 sometimes, and very, very cold. But summer is quite hot. It's like 30, 32 degree, 40 somewhere. It's very, very hot. And but because very hot, the fruit is very sweet, and you would get a lot of fruits when you are in China and around this time or later on. So I'm from there. And I was born there and grew up there. I never thought one day I will be in London and I would study opera and also study theology. And one day I will be here. It's beyond I can imagine. It's only God can do it. So this song, and actually the next song is called Talimu River. And Talimu is the name of the river, which is really in the inland, inside the city. It has sustained so many generations. The song is talk about how beautiful this is a river, and they appreciate the river. And whenever they are, even the riding the horse, cross the desert, and they think about river, and even they go another city, another country, they think about river. So it's mainly about to praise the river. And the Uyghur people, they're very musical whenever they are, and the music follows. And also when they are singing, and they dance. And the guy like to dance when they're singing, they dance, they like to move their shoulder. Comb their mustache, and lift their eyebrow. This is all. I'll show you later, and I want you do with me. That is fun. The girl, we have a different thing. Okay, the girl is move their neck. It's good exercise. And lift their one eyebrow. Can you do that? It's very hard for me. So that is the movement we will do. Next song, And before I sing this song, I really want to talk about and share a little bit testimony. One day I went to a birthday party, and the birthday this guy is 70 years old, and his birthday, and he recognized, and I'm an opera singer, and he wants me to really sing something for him. But I didn't want to. The reason is I just came back from northern island, and also got a cough, and I didn't practice for several days, and I didn't warm up in the morning. That's all the routine I have to do. And I thought, no, I don't want to show me that not very nice and beautiful voice. And also I didn't feel I want to sing. I struggled a bit. And then I was sitting there, I said, why not I just bless this person, and whatever my voice is doesn't matter, I just want to bless him. And I just stepped out, I sing the song. These people were there, all English, and I decided I want to sing this Chinese song, something different. So I sang this Chinese song. It's called Talimu River, and also is without music and just the one verses, and with my not very nice voice. Anyway, what happened next is after 2 days, and I got the email, someone forwarded to me, and there were a lady, that couple. They said, when I was singing this song, God spoken to them. This is Chinese song. God spoken to them, English people, through the Chinese song. So nothing, everything is possible for God. It beyond our language, everything. And this says actually, this couple gave this lady gave the birth 2 days after she gave the birth to their son called River, and he died. And then this mother really she described, I was like the person in the desert. I was dry, I was thirsty, I was so sad. And I asked God, why? And all of those questions. And when I planned this song and also sang this song, and the couple felt God spoken to them. And then they realized, and in the email they said, I have started to think about to have a blog and to really write something. And now I know the name of the blog, I will call it The River in the Desert. And God's like, we always thirsty to God, but God is like the river, the life. Yeah, we know the life of water, and in my heart. And also, she said, instead of each birthday, my son's birthday, I feel sad. I want to turn this sadness to a new life, and I want to fundraising for some charities. So this all turned up like this after I sang this song. So God is amazing. So when I read this, I just, oh God, if at that time I focus on myself, or how beautiful my voice is, can I really deliver? And I don't feel, I'm ready to sing. I would miss this beautiful blessing. God's message still will deliver for some different ways, but I would miss it. So I will challenge, like the pastor said, what do you think about this summer camp? Think about it. Just step out. It's not about us, to be honest, and it's about Him. Thank you. And this song, this song is very fun and has testimony behind. So it's different. Thank you. Talimu River. Oh, I will demonstrate. You too, the singing, okay? Sure, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, wonderful. And it's all our blessing, God choosing us. is wonderful, choosing us in this world to really to spread good news and to bring people and lost soul back to family, to our kingdom. Such a privilege and honor for us to have this calling. And I became Christian when I in Edinburgh in the UK. I came to there to study music, and then God just grabbed me immediately. And I was empty. I was so empty when I was in China. For 3 years, I was seeking something. And I went to a temple, trying to worship different gods, and then left me even thirsty. And I just felt this didn't work, and I need to find something. My friend said, what about you go abroad and to study and see, probably you'll find something. So I was really trying to find the meaning of the life. And when I went to the Edinburgh, start my study, and my friend and me, we were walking on the street, and the group of people came to me. My friend said, oh, they're from church, and that if you have any problem, any difficulties, go to church. It's very good reputation, isn't it? Go to church because they will help you. It's very good. At least they think we're good. And then, but I thought, well, I was quite, Chinese, and we seems like we don't want to lose our faith, and we don't want to ask people if we hold something and in our hearts. But I said, oh, I don't know when I will go there. Anyway, but they walked towards us, and then we exchanged our detail. And I came back, and I just realized, where is my notebook? I exchanged everything, but I remember I brought it back. And then now, and all of a sudden, I've heard someone call me and said, hi, Chen. And I was the person we just, exchanged our contact. And your notebook in my bag. I thought, why in your bag? This is God sometimes do some very, funny things and leads us to meet him. And I said, okay, that's great. And I need it because all my details and contact in there, in the notebook. And this person said, oh, no problem at all. I will give to you. On Sunday, you come to the church. And so, this is God. This was God, yeah. And I said, okay. So I went to church. And of course, I got my notebook. And then they started to sing. And I'm a singer. And probably this is why God wants me to go there. First of all, listen to music. And when I got there, I didn't remember what sermon was, but I did really, I was touched by singing. And I don't know, for some reason, I was crying. I was, oh, what's going on with me? I don't want to cry for the first day in the church. Everybody, look at me like mad, but nobody. And I saw, oh, another one crying. Okay. So it's wonderful, isn't it? And then from that time, I just fallen in love with God, with Jesus. He's wonderful. And so, sometimes the starting point is, the beginning of your Christian life may not that difficult. Some people like me probably, but afterwards, and a lot of journey. And yes, that is the beginning. And it's wonderful. And then I studied at Royal Academy of Music, and afterwards I thought, okay, now I'm ready to really get into the world and to really trying to be an opera singer. But somehow all the doors, the interviews and some kind of auditions, I don't know why, God just opened, that moment just closed the door. Later on, I know that God closed the door. Only one door was opening, that is a theology school. And I thought, wow, what? I trained several years to be opera singer. Now I'm going to theology school. I had no idea what's happening. So I said, okay, whatever, I go. So you said, so I go. So I went to theology school. For the first year, I didn't really feel that something for me. And I asked God, are you sure you choose me? And probably you messed up with someone else. It's not me. And I thought, I want to sing, and you once sent me some remote place and to be a missionary. So I didn't really think that is something I want to do. But the beginning of the third year, I really running out all my money. I was so broken. I prayed around the campus. I said, God, if that is really your will, you have to provide everything and my fee and living cost. Otherwise, I cannot go on. And I remember just before the second year was going to start, and it was my birthday, 23rd of September. And in the morning, I said, God, today is my birthday. Give me a tiny, tiny gift to make me special today, because it's my birthday. So I went to church that day, and also that time is around Mid-Autumn Festival and the Mooncake Festival. So we had a Chinese meal, and someone somehow recognized my birthday. They sang Chinese song, happy birthday song, and also we had a meal together. And I said, oh, wonderful, God, thank you. And then there was a couple, and they came to me, said, Chen, and we'll give you a card. And I said, okay, thank you. No, my birthday is no birthday. It's just a card, and you read through when you are on the way back home. I said, okay. So when I was on the way back home, I opened the card. They gave me a card. They said they have been praying for me, and they felt that God wants them to support me. And I opened the check. It's £3,000. It's pounds, okay? And then at that moment, I was like, oh. Yeah, and then later on, my pastor calls me, Chen, and our church decides and supports you half tuition fee. And I thought, this half and that is my tuition fee. and then my pastor said, and also there is someone, even now, I don't know if it's him or her, I don't know. And this person wants to support your living cost through this whole journey of study. And I thought, God, I ask you tiny, tiny gift. This is my tiny, tiny gift. God is amazing, just like Pastor Jennifer, is that right? She said, don't worry about money, just go for it. And just like, actually, probably 1 month ago, I was fasting, and 3 days I fasting God. I said, I want this singing ministry and expand in China, in Hong Kong, in different places, but I need a provision, and I need something supports me. And then God gave me the Matthew 28, and we know that Great Commission. And I thought, oh, that is, everyone know why you give to me this one. I just meditate, and God tell me, so go to like the Bible say, go to make a disciple, which means go to make disciple, whatever your ideas, whatever your service, whatever your dream, whatever you want to do, based on make people as a disciple, serve them, and my provision will follow you. This is God. It's not like in the world, and we have to wait until our income or our support enough, and then we will do something. But God's way is another way around. We go for it and step out for God, and God's provision will you follow us to give us. So this is our God. How amazing it is. Just step out your dream, your vision, and God will provide everything. So thank you. Thank you. So this is the wonderful thing. So I since then, the third year, I didn't really have zero doubts about my faith. So I said, oh God, you already know anyway. So this is a wonderful journey. So now I want to sing another song. It's called I Will Walk with God. Thank you. We all...
Tell
is my prayer, my humble plea. May the Lord be ever with me. There is no death, though I scroll deep. There is no fear when I'm near to Him. I lean on Him forever, and He forsake me never. He will not fail me as long as my faith is strong. Whatever road I may walk along, I took my God, I take hands, I talk with God, He understands. I pray to Him each day, to Him He will hear the words that I say. He guides me with His staff and rod, and I walk with the God when I walk with God. Thank you.